Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Asmita Atre, a dLife certified metabolic health consultant. Today, I have with me Ms. Pallavi, who recently completed dLife Diploma course. dLife is world's biggest low-carb and metabolic health ecosystem working in chronic disease reversal. We either reverse or refund. It is founded by Anup Singh with a pioneering formula of 100 gram carbs maximum per day, which means 20% carbs, 20% proteins, and 60% good quality fats. Let's begin our interaction with Miss Pallavi today. Uh, I will give a small introduction about Pallavi. Pallavi is originally from Bangalore. She is currently a homemaker and was previously working as a teacher in Saudi Arabia until last year. Following the COVID-19 pandemic, she began facing several health challenges which led her to develop a keen interest in understanding the human body and the critical role of proper nutrition. Her journey with dLife began when her husband Nitin discovered it through Twitter while searching for solutions to support her health. He first completed the program himself and then guided Pallavi, inspiring her to gain clarity and confidence about metabolic health. Inspired by the positive changes and knowledge, Pallavi decided to take charge of her own learning and well being. Today, her motivation extends beyond personal health. She is deeply driven to raise her younger son with a strong nutritional foundation and, in the future, hopes to use her knowledge to help others and give back to the community. Very inspiring story you have, Pallavi. I'm very interested to talk to you about your experience of learning at dLife.
Yeah.
So,
Uh,
first question to you is what made you study nutrition and why did you opt for the dLife low carb nutrition and metabolic health diploma course?
Yeah, it all started in 2021. My son was born in 2021, and that was COVID time. And during that time, we didn't have any help, because we were in Saudi Arabia and COVID and no flights, nothing. So no one from our family also could visit us, and we didn't have any maid or anyone. And my husband was also had to go to office. He didn't have work from home. So I was all alone and taking care of the baby and no proper sleep, nothing. I think I already had a lot of health issues before, but I didn't have any symptoms. But after this hectic this thing, incident, well, I started facing lot of multiple health issues. It
Mm-hmm.
started from 2021 and then until till 2022. Continuous multiple bacterial infections, fungal infections, immunity was completely gone, because of those infections, I was continuously taking antibiotics. In 1 year, I have almost taken 8 antibiotic courses. And then
Wow.
in 2 years, I have taken 45 or 47 antifungal medicine. It's
Mm-hmm.
a very huge thing. I had chronic issues, and
Mm-hmm.
not because of that, my I was not able to absorb enough nutrients into my body. Um, because of that, I started becoming weak. I lost my muscles, and I got spondylosis and
Oh.
slip disc also. I was just 30 years old then.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I didn't know what to do. I didn't have any deadly diseases or something, but it was like I was dying every day. It was whole body was paining. I was not comfortable in any part of my body. It was a very difficult time. Of
Mm-hmm.
course, I consulted a lot of doctors. Each body part we go to one doctor: orthopedic, endocrinologist, gynecologist, gastro, neurologist, like that. Each part.
Mm-hmm.
But what they could do is they could only give me painkillers and that's what, antibiotics, antifungal, that's all. And I was asking, what is it? Why I'm becoming like this? What is the cause? But no one could tell, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I told you, I had my son in 2021, and then he was just 1 or 2 years old that time. when I was going through this phase. I was not able to be myself. I was having a lot of pain and all that. So I was not able to do basic motherly things. Like I was not able to play with him, talk to him because I was mentally and physically weak. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and then I was like, uh, all the doctor, all the doctors, I was like, that's what, only medicines, medicines, medicines. Nothing was helping me. It's just a temporary relief. And what happened, I consulted one Indian doctor as well. Here I consulted almost everyone. I was done. There was no other options left. So I thought, okay, so let me take help from Indian doctor something. So I consulted one Indian doctor for my back pain and the spondylisis and this. And then he told, you have to get the surgery done. If you don't do the
Oh.
surgery, you will be like a vegetable. You have to live your life like a vegetable for from after 1 or 2 years, you'll be living like a vegetable. So
Mm-hmm.
even when I was 30 years old with a young son and hearing such things from a doctor, my confidence was shattered. I became hopeless. I didn't know what to do, and I told my husband, "Okay, my life is done. Maybe this is the end. I'm gonna suffer my entire life." And at 30, I'm like this. I don't know how my future will be. So I started emotional, crying. That this everything started.
It's
Uh,
very painful to listen to this.
yeah,
Yeah,
it
continue.
was very
Mm-hmm.
difficult. For I
Yeah.
suffered for almost 2.5 years.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, we consulted, yeah, as I told you, but no one helped me. So when doctors cannot help me, so who else can? So I lost hope. But my husband was like, no, it's important. Like, wait, don't give up. We will search, we will do something like that. Every day he used to check online, in Twitter, Instagram, that, this, everything he was checking, checking, checking. And then finally he came across dLife through Twitter. So there he saw a lot of success stories, and he told me like, see, there is something I found it. Maybe we have to try. We have to consult. Then I told no. That was my first thing. I told no need because before the life, I consulted nutritionists. Okay, I'm not
Oh.
talking about because I want to be clear to people who are watching, who will be watching also, that D-Life is totally different from what nutritionists are.
Yeah.
This is totally a different concept, and here people get their roots fixed, means the causes of thing will be fixed. But there, two nutritionists I consulted, 1 year for both, like each year, 2022 and almost 23, half like that. I consulted. What they did was this calorie in, calorie out. They didn't try to understand what my problem is. They were just giving salad, salad, salad,
Mm.
fruits, fruits, fruits. Um,
They only increased your struggle.
Yeah, it
Mm-hmm.
was it was actually making my gut worse. Okay, because I was already taking lot of antibiotics and all that, and my gut was already gone. Taking raw fruits, I mean vegetables, and always like salad, salad, raw salad, and then so it was like that. And then they also recommended some. I was gaining weight as well. Okay, so oats. Like morning oats, afternoon oats, night oats, salad,
Oh.
salad, salad, in between fruits. So for almost 1.5 year to 2 years, I have eaten only oats. So
Oh
it
my goodness.
made me like, and that's what I didn't have strength. I was like almost 60 years old in 30 years body. It was like that.
Mhm.
So I told no, enough. We have already spent a lot of money. And no need, no one is going to help me. Doctors are not going to help. Anyway, we have consulted because we thought D-Life is also some one nutritionist course or
Yeah.
something like that. We thought like that. So I told no. But still, my husband was kept, I mean, he was following D-Life. So he kept on seeing the posts and stories, all that. So that time he told no, let's not, give up. At least we have to try once. Okay, so my husband was telling me so much. Then I told, okay, fine, let's do it. Then we consulted one of the D-Life person, like D-Life member. coach, and then that person just explained like what it is, what you will be doing, like what is the system in the life, like how you tackle the root cause and how you try to fix it through your diet. You didn't have to, the easiest thing is you don't have to cook much. There's no
Yes.
struggle. But the nutritionist, which I was like, every 2 hours, prepare that, prepare this, eat, prepare that, prepare this, eat. It was like that. It was a hectic process and it made me worse. So that is a totally worst thing to happen, the whatever it is. But when she came and like, she started explaining like this is the thing, what you should eat. And then before that, she made note of each and every problem I was going through. Okay, like from top to bottom, whatever symptoms I had, whatever issues I was facing, she asked, and then the person noted down, and then immediately she told, "This is what you have to eat." Then I
Mm-hmm.
followed it for 1 year strictly, and then
Mm-hmm.
within 3 months only, I got to know like I my symptoms started improving, and then within 6 months it started fading away.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, then I was like, what doctors had cracked the confidence and the hope in my life. This one gave me the
Mm-hmm.
confidence, that I was
Yeah.
so depressed. I thought, okay, my life is done. But after 6 months of this one, the low carb and thing, dLife program, within 6 months, I was like, yes, I was little back to my this thing. Of course, my spondylosis and that will not be gone. It is for life, but I can manage it. That is what
Yeah.
important is, right? So I can live with it now.
Yeah.
So that is the first thing we came across the life, and
Mm-hmm.
this course motivated my husband extremely because I was struggling, and he saw me getting improved. He told, and he got to know that we can also do this course. So he told,
Yeah.
it's better we also do it because no one helped us, even doctors, specialists, no one could help us, but this course like definitely it helped us,
Yeah.
and it gave us a like which is very important, as I told you, confidence in life. If you don't have confidence in life, you cannot do anything. So my husband
Yeah.
said, okay, I'm going to do it. Then he started. He took up the course, and then he started doing it, and then he completed it now. Once he completed, he also encouraged me. So he told me like, even it's better you also do, because when we personally do it, when we read ourselves personally instead of just listening, you know when we personally go through each and everything, each and every chapters, videos, and because it has lot of experienced people who have spoken, and then experts who have spoken about lot of topics. It can be about metabolic health, it can be about gut issues, it can be about hormones. Each and every topic has been covered. What is your body? That our body is completely explained in that course, I can say. So, what is required for us to live is also been explained in that entire course. So that's why he asked me to do it, and then I also completed the course successfully. So I'm really happy that me and my husband got this opportunity to learn something uh, great, I can say, because you won't find it anywhere else. Um,
Yeah. So, you have a really, very, very, what should I say, interesting story in a sense that you faced tremendous struggle,
yes,
also got misled by mainstream medical practitioners as well as nutritionists,
yes,
and all these myths were busted when you did the course. So that's
yes,
a very interesting thing and very inspiring uh, thing to share with everybody who is watching this podcast today.
yeah.
Having gone through the course materials and having learned the entire syllabus, uh, how do you find the support at DLife and the resources that are deployed for this course to be practical? And they are definitely the biggest in the world. But what was your experience of studying through the resources which DLife gives to all the enrollees of the course?
So the support, like every material that is there, it is relevant. So whatever topic is there, the every, like they have not just explained something and they have not just left it like that. They have given proofs. They have given the real facts and datas and proper research materials. Everything is been attached in each and every chapter. Okay,
Mhm.
so we can refer to that, and then of course there are success stories, and then not only that, when we are doing the course, if we face any problem or if we face any difficulty or if we get any doubts, of course we can ask in the forum, and then experts will answer all that. When I asked my questions as well, all my questions were answered also in this, and then it made us easy to understand what are the concept, because we are not doctors or we are not from science background, like, so when we read those kind of things, it's all completely a new one. So when we refer the materials that is being attached to that, the support resources, materials, whatever is there. So if we read that, it will give us, even a common man, a layman can understand clearly what the course is offering. And the support system, the experts, the coaches who are there, even they are there to help us all the time. Like if we need any guidance from them, they are there to support us. So yeah, that is there. So I have got it, I have received it, and even my husband has received it. So we are happy about it.
Great. So now that both of you are legally certified, are you envisaging to start handling clients, and what are your plans? And do you think the fee that both of you have invested is totally worth everything that you have received from this course?
Yeah, first thing I would like to say about the price. I
Mm-hmm.
think dLife is like something that is priceless for me,
Mm-hmm.
because it has given me, as I told you, my confidence in life, because there is no
Yeah,
price for it. Um,
yeah.
or else, as I told you, that doctor, whoever I consulted, he told me that in 1 year, you will be living like a vegetable. Now it's 2 years.
That is something really horrible to hear from doctor to whom you go
Yeah,
to, get a cure for yourself,
yeah.
and you come back with listening this. That's really
So
horrible.
yeah, if
Mhm.
I was 60 years, okay, I wouldn't have mind, maybe, I don't know. But at 30 years old and I have my son, like he was
No
just,
living person would ever
yeah,
enjoy listening to something like that.
yeah. So I still have a lot of things to do in my life. So so this was the
Yeah.
word I received. So when that thing, there is no price for it that I can fix. So I'm really thankful to Anup sir, because he has created something extraordinary.
Mm-hmm.
Each success stories that are there in the life, it is not just a story. They
Definitely.
are living people. Um,
Yeah.
they all have, now they are living happily, and they all
Mm.
are living in confidence, and they know that their future is good, going to be good, because now they have learned
Yeah.
something. So they are not just stories, they are the living examples,
Yeah,
living.
they are not some PubMed stories. They are real life data
Yeah.
with real
So
people and
imagine.
real cases and real disease remission, what we
Yes.
call.
So it's
So
the so when we say like so many people, like thousand, two
mhm.
thousand, 3,000, like it's imagine the happiness that he has given to the people. So what he has
Very
created is extraordinary, and I'm really thankful, and I'm also thankful to God for giving me this direction. You
true.
know, because
Yeah,
everyone are not lucky enough to meet what they need. Because
yeah.
even now, I have seen people like
Mhm.
because I was doing the course and my husband also has completed the course. So we tried, like when we saw people suffering, we tried to tell them, come, like, there is
Mm.
something like dLife, you have to join, like at least consult, have a session, you will know what it is. But still, some people are hesitant.
Mhm.
But I would like to tell them that you are missing an opportunity of lifetime. I tell you,
Sure,
I would like to tell them, because
sure.
this is it's life changing
Yeah,
for whoever
it
comes.
is.
If they are suffering in their life, they have to come. I expect them to come to this direction somehow. Let everyone get this chance and have the life changing thing in their life. So we should be
Definitely.
really grateful to
So,
him for making such a platform for
yeah,
people who are suffering, and it's really a big thing.
yeah. Very inspiring points you have added for anybody who is suffering. And really, the biggest takeaway from your talk is the suffering really ends here, and you
Yes,
find problem solutions to every problem that you have.
yes, yes,
And many a times, what happens is when you start practicing low carb as a way of life, many things that you are suffering but are not aware of
yes,
also disappear, and you
true.
realize that after they disappear only.
Yes.
So I think from your entire story, that was one of the biggest takeaways, even for me, that many issues that were there, you had just put them on the back foot and were not addressing those, and all of those seem to have resolved after you have learned the materials from this course.
I would like to give one example, a migraine.
Mm,
Okay.
yeah.
So I
Mm-hmm.
didn't give much importance to it. Headache, okay, it's a common thing. I was
Yeah.
I was into only this infection that this, because they were big.
Mm.
Yeah. But I was everyone will get. It's a common thing. Oh, headache. Yeah, it comes.
Headache. Yeah. Just take a aspirin and stay fine.
Yes.
That's how people address headache issues.
Yes. So, but when I started this, this was not my intention to cure. This was
Yeah.
not my main thing. But it went. That also faded. Like
Mm-hmm.
so, it's not so many things we have in our body which we have not realized, which might be like very minute thing. We may consider it as a minute thing, and we will be dealing with it every day. Even
Mm-hmm.
those things will be gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is there.
Sure. So, uh, very interesting story you told, Pallavi, and it was a very good experience of listening to you and hear your story and how you overcame your struggle by learning the fundamentals of nutrition at dLife. So
And I
now,
want to also tell about the client.
Mhm,
Actually, we are definitely interested to take clients in the future. But my husband,
mhm,
he wants to do. I think he will start soon.
mhm.
So I also have plans, but I also want to say that now I'm carrying also with all
Oh,
this.
how nice.
So I have
Yeah.
completed 5 months now. Uh, so
Okay.
so I've taken break. So
Mhm.
maybe after all that again, I'll be like. I'll be taking.
Yeah.
So I'm
Mhm.
deeply, interested in it. So I want to tell
Mhm.
that also. Yeah.
Sure. So now that you have got the biggest empowerment of how to live life, because what dLife teaches is way of life. It's not
Yes.
some crash dietitian course that
Yes.
typically
Yes.
you fades away on its own after 3 months, because that the mainstream dietitian
Yes. Yes.
driven courses are typically deprivation driven. dLife doesn't do anything like that. It's
Yes.
purely science backed approach towards healthy eating, and that's why it persists for forever your life.
Yes.
So, very good. Thanks for joining in today, and I wish
Thank
you
you so
all the
much.
best, Pallavi.
Thank you. Thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for this opportunity.
Yeah.